Omigyanatimarandasya Gananjanasalakya Chakshurmitam Yana Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Panchakalpatrubhishcha Kripa Sindhubevacha Patitanam Pavnabhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada Ki. A festival of Sankirtan. A few years ago, I had the good fortune of attending a program in Durban with His Holiness Jayadvaita Swami. There was a lot of talk within the ISKCON South African leadership regarding initiating a counseling or mentoring program as devotees were struggling. Someone asked Maharaj for his view on a counsel program. He replied, there was no need for that, and all we need to do is engage in Harinam Sankirtan and book distribution. This struck me. I tried Harinam Sankirtan and book distribution with a group of devotees the very next day. Not that I doubted Maharaj's words. The results were notably better than any counseling I have ever observed. There was an apathy for book distribution in South Africa until this was brought back to life by members of the BBT Africa team, headed by Jayadvaita Maharaj and Govardhan Prabhu, who were also instrumental last year to invite His Grace Vaisheshekha Prabhu to bless our country with his inspiring and vigorous mood. He introduced us to the monthly Sankirtan Festival, MSF, and 1 year later, we had 100 devotees regularly participating in book distribution. The participation in the December Book Marathon increased by 65%. And since July 2016 to August 2017, between ISKCON Lenasia and ISKCON Durban, devotees distributed 6,000 books. This is only in the monthly Sankirtan Festival and excludes the December month. So 6,000 books just in the monthly Sankirtan Festival. The spirit amongst the devotees is amazing. And the last Saturday of each month is a festival with devotees going out for 4 to 5 hours. There is no expectations on these devotees, but the goal of each devotee is simply to arrive at the Sankirtan spot and, as Vaisheshekha Prabhu says, touch the pavement. On their return to the temple, we host the festival with devotees sharing their experiences, realizations, strategies, stories, and which we relish, and especially prepared lunch feast. Everyone is a prasadam bhakta, and we use this in our advertising. The menu is announced at the Sunday program, and only the freshest and finest ingredients are used in the preparation of the prasad. The names of the devotees who participated are given an incentive where the names are called out on the Sunday program the next day, and the deity's shoes are placed on their head. On Srila Prabhupada's appearance and disappearance day, only the devotees who participate in regular book distribution are allowed to participate in Srila Prabhupada's Abhishek ceremony, as book distribution is one of the most pleasing services to His Divine Grace. Like hosting any other festival, a lot of planning is required so that the devotees have efficient and exciting experiences. We also found that devotees who regularly read Prabhupada's books are the ones who are inspired to distribute Prabhupada's books. To encourage reading, we have implemented the chapter a day, reading a chapter of Bhagavad Gita a day, and the monthly Be a Sage book club. At the book club, devotees come together and discuss what they are reading, and again, they are treated to a feast. Interesting enough that during a monthly Sankirtan festival, I asked the devotees, how many of you are reading Srila Prabhupada's books for 30 minutes every single day? And all of them pick up their hands. The next day at the Sunday program, I asked the congregation devotees, how many of you are reading Srila Prabhupada's books at least for 30 minutes every single day? And that very same book distributors pick up their hands again. One devotee, Suren, who went out a few times on the monthly Sankirtan festival, shared his realization with us. He says that I normally prefer to remain in the background, but we had some amazing experiences yesterday, and it would be selfish of me not to share this. We were distributing books at the Malvern Fruit and Veg City. By Lord Chaitanya's mercy, we were getting a great response. I got a white person's attention and explained briefly about our books. As I was speaking to him, Rukmini Mataji showed him a Bhagavad Gita, and his response was, "This book I have to have." We were amazed and asked why does he specifically want the Bhagavad Gita. He replied that he had a dream about Krishna and he just had to read it. He was also in the process of becoming a vegetarian. All four of us were totally amazed by this man who had never been to the temple yet was so convinced to read the Bhagavad Gita. Another experience was that we showed two African-bodied ladies some of our books, and one of them asked if we had the teachings of Lord. She could not pronounce Chaitanya. When we showed her the book, she immediately responded, "Yes, I will take this book." She explained that somebody had told her to read that book, and she was happy that she had at last found it. We also had other amazing experiences, but I had to share these two. Also, Rukmini Mataji mentioned that she received 3 phone calls from the invitations that were giving out. So this is the recipe of the monthly Sankirtan festival. A lot of people, each doing a little, all the participants having fun together, and the third one, everyone working together to meet fresh challenges. So this is a festival of Sankirtan means getting involved in the monthly Sankirtan festival. Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna. So I also like to take this opportunity to welcome Patita Pavan Nitai to up here. Many of you don't know Patita Pavan Nitai. You may have seen him. You don't even see his name on the monthly Sankirtan results sheet because he's always part of a team. But for the last 5 years, this devotee, Patita Pavan Nitai, has been Africa's best book distributor. And when I say best book distributor, there is no sponsorships involved. There is no big donors involved. It's just straight books, and yet he's the best book distributor in Africa for the last 5 years. So please give him a round of applause. Would you like to say something? Thank you. Thank you, Patita Pavan Prabhu. Srila Prabhupada ki. Thank you.